Today I'm going to talk about the artistic series approach. That's a name I came up with. I'm sure maybe there's a schmancier name. Basically, this is for you if you are a multi-passionate entrepreneur, you're a multi-passionate creative. So you do a lot of things, and most creatives do a lot of things. We don't just have one art form. Most of us, I'm finding that the more and more I get to know you all and introduce you all and everything, I'm a singer, I'm a photographer, I do 5 things, I do 4 things. And a lot of times when we're trying to put our art out there, we can get a little confused, on like, what do I put out there? Because people say, well, I'm so confused as what you do. I thought you were a singer. I thought that you were, I thought you were an artist. And I didn't know you were an author too. Or, a lot of times our fans get confused. And when our fans and or customers, a confused mind is not going to buy. They're just going to be like on to the next, especially in our today's world, the 3-second or less, 1-second swipe. We hardly have any time to capture anyone's attention. And that's really not what this is about. This is about finding that place within you where you get to be like, oh, I can create a series and launch it to my fans and possibly include several different options that I love to use. So the artistic series approach is basically combining your multi-passionate art forms into a series that you launch out to your fans or customers. And this series can be as short as once a month. If you can do a new series once a month, then you are a rock star. Give me 5. I would like to probably say, the 3 months quarterly would be an amazing feat to roll out a new series. Twice a year is also amazing. And let's say once a year, you have a specific series. So your fans are always going to, one, it does a couple of things. It keeps you inspired. It keeps you wanting to continue to create, because as creatives, if we're like doing flower painting after flower painting after flower painting after flower painting after flower painting, we might get a little bored, and then we might stop painting. Or, or else all of a sudden we're like, I'm going to do an abstract, boom. And we put the abstract out to the world, and all of our flower painter followers or fans are like, why'd you do that? And so this series basically helps bring your fans and customers along with you on your creative journey. And then they are always wanting to come back. They're wanting to come back to experience more, to learn more, they're like, what's she going to put out next? It's more of that type of thing. You're like keeping them on their toes. And that's what you want. You want engaged fans, engaged followers, engaged customers. And you also want to be engaged yourself. You want to have fun at this multi-passionate career that you have and all these talents that you have. And like I said, I'm going to say it again, most creatives have multi-passionate art forms. So in the comments below, and whether you're live or replay, and if you are replay, just let me know. In the comments below, put down what are all of the creative multi-passionate art forms that you do. I know that several of you in here are actors, and you're producers, and you might be working on a book, and et cetera, et cetera. There's certain things that can happen if we're not allowing ourselves to do everything we want. One, like I said, we get bored as creatives, overwhelmed with just having to do the same thing over and over and over. So one, it's to cut that tie and to give you more freedom, more breathing space as a creative. And it's also to move your fans with you. If that's speaking to you, let me know that too. And if you've ever had a time where you're like, you really want to pivot your career a little bit, you want to add something else, now's the perfect time to do it, because Most of the big celebrities are doing this. And a lot of the, say they're not a huge celebrity, but a regional celebrity in their own right and or a local celebrity, this is the way they're doing it. They're putting out their art form in a series.